So we're in. We're good. We're getting into our game. And it's going to be sick. I'm ready for this one. I don't know if you guys are. I'm ready. Let's hop on in. Game number one here between these two absolute titans. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner of Death Aura. It is our Red Terran player for Brave Star Gaming. Dream. He's taken out many a fantastic player in his long and storied history as a pro gamer. He is one of the few players to go on military leave for the military requirement of Korea and come back and continue to play and continue to improve at Starcraft. His opponent, well, his opponent is a young up-and-coming Protoss player. You may have first heard his name in 2019 or so, but he's really made a name for himself this year, especially in the last 6 months or so. People really latching onto this guy, and I love him. I love watching his games. For Team Exxon, it is MaxPax. Just dropping the little Reaper wall here, the anti-Reaper wall, I guess I should say. Dream looks to be opening with a pretty standard Reaper expand. We might see Marine first, although with this rally, I'm thinking Reaper. I'm thinking Reaper. There you go. MaxPax gonna block the CC for a little bit, but not too long, and the CC can always be planted next to the position. Probe's just trying to be annoying for as long as possible. Down goes the CC. Probe heads home. Nexus Cybercore coming up here for MaxPax. All things looking standard as you'd expect. MaxPax really first put his name on the scene as a very unique player with a very specific build that Beastie Cutie played against him on ladder once. And this was, I think, like low GM at the time. And MaxPax was like 15 years old. He's still a very young guy. I'm not exactly sure how old he is now, but he's still, I think, like 17 or something. In any case, he had, at the time, he didn't follow pro Starcraft. He didn't really watch. He didn't study builds. So he just created his own builds out of what worked. So he had like a really strange PvT opening that ended up being extremely popular. And we still see it from time to time. It can still be quite good. Although Terran players have, of course, as you expect, gotten better at responding to it, as happens in StarCraft. But he put his name on the map for that, and then since then he has only grown and he's gotten better and better. And at the time, you know, maybe he was low GM. These days, I mean, MaxPax he's one of the strongest Protoss players right now. And that's some impressive feat for young MaxPax here. Now these two Adepts not getting a ton done. One of them's going to try to get away, but it looks like the Hellion going to catch it and burn her to a crisp. So Adepts don't get too much done. It is true that Dream is quite young as well. I guess it's all relative. Compared to me, Dream probably still a young guy. Hellion and Reaper poking across now. MaxPax holding the wall shut with that pylon for a little bit. Looks like the Hellion will win this fight. Oh! Never mind. Nobody wins that fight. They both lose the fight. Oracle comes in, gets 1 kill and a tag. Nothing much. Viking on the way, Widowmine on the way, Marines on the way. Looks like we might have a Widowmine drop here out of Dream. MaxPax taking third base, getting into some Phoenixes. I was saying earlier during the EU Cup, I really like Phoenix openings against Terran. I think they're really good at stopping things like Hellions, Mine drops, Hellion drops, Liberators, of course. I feel like Phoenixes are really, really good at that kind of harassment defense. 3 or 4 Phoenixes sitting around at home, keeping an eye on things. Can be so, so powerful. MaxPax is 16 in 2020. Wow. Damn. I guess I was right then that he was about 15, because I think that was last year when Beastie Cutie made that video initially. Maybe he was even 14. Damn, he is 16? MaxPax is so good. Oh my god, no wonder he's able to improve so much. He has gotten so much better. The fact that he just 2-0'd you thermal, the last few times that I've seen him play against Showtime, he's beaten Showtime. I remember one of the DreamHack tournament days, I was listening and the players were like, oh, well, we expect Showtime, or the casters were saying, we expect Showtime to win. Of course, Showtime, strongest EU Protoss, his PvP is so solid. And I was like, I don't know, guys. MaxPax has won the last few ESL Cup series against Showtime, and MaxPax won that series. He's got a really strong variety of builds. Obviously, he still has a lot of weaknesses. MaxPax isn't at that pristine level yet, and that's going to make playing here against Dream really, really difficult. Dream is still a heavy favorite here. He's just a very solid Terran. But I'm really excited to see MaxPax's build up as a player, you know, his improvement. Now, I've got some Stalkers, soon to have Blink out on the map here with the single Phoenix and single Oracle. Blink is done. +1 still on the way. Second Forge coming up as well for MaxPax. Is he going to go into heavy charge lots after this? Heavy gateway units? Oh, that's a beautiful Blink. He does lose a Stalker for it, but he's going to get a couple of Marines as well, it looks like. Tanking a siege up over here. And it's not even an observer, it's just a tag from the Oracle, giving that high ground vision. As the tank sieges up, MaxPax pulls back. Oh, he's gonna grab this bunker. No repair on the bunker. Nice Blink forward there. This is beautiful play out of MaxPax. He is hitting with a lot of Stalkers, but really making Dream work for this third base. Dream's gonna have to push out. Stim's not quite done, it's so close. But until Stim is done, these Blink Stalkers really rule the day, but it just finished. So MaxPax has to get out of here. Oh, nice Widow Mine catching him on the backside as well. And the Marines are going to keep on chasing. I don't think this Marauder has any concussive shells, so can't really catch up. But MaxPax delaying for such a long time, and he's actually got a 4th base finished up here. He's a few workers ahead, and that's only going to increase in the next couple of minutes. +2 attack and +1 armor on the way. That being said, Dream's got 1-1 finished. His armory is about halfway done, so we'll get 2-2 started up in a little bit. And it looks like he wants to move out. He's almost going to catch these air units with the bio. Tank staying at home, so Dream maybe just going to pressure a little bit, or maybe just going to pull back. And the longer MaxPax postures out here, man, didn't I say, is he going to transition to a bunch of charge lots? Yeah, he did that. He did that transition to a bunch of charge lots thing. Oh no, Phoenix goes down and the Oracle goes down and a scan on the Observer. Dream taking out all of the scouting of MaxPax with that. Well, MaxPax knows something's coming. He's got a lot of Zealots, but is it going to be enough? The army supply is still in favor of Dream right now. Wow, the single Stalker, or the single Marine, forcing the warp into 2 Stalkers here. Oh, Dream rotating around. He's going to take out these rocks as well. He knows there's not a lot of scouting going on for MaxPax. So MaxPax is going for a counterattack. He's got Zealots warping into the main base. Looks like the Marines are on top of it. They're going to go for the Prism. Not quite going to get it, but no more warp-ins, at least for the time being. Stalkers find the rest of the army, and actually the tanks aren't sieged up. And there's a lot of bio missing from this fight. These charge lots are going to absolutely be able to win this. Dream just trying to stutter step backwards as best as he possibly can. But man, there is so much here for MaxPax. I don't know if he should keep pushing in here. There's a very defensible location. But he's going to keep going. He's going to see if these charge lots can break on through to the other side. The answer is actually absolutely not. But there's more charge lots in the main base. The Prism got another big warp in. Lots of SCVs going down. Dream down to less than 60 SCVs at this point. Oh man, and the Stalkers, well, I don't really like what the Stalkers are doing over here. I really don't like what the Stalkers are doing over here. Oh my god, there's a DT mixed in as well. And the friendly fire from the siege tank doing a lot of damage. Down goes the DT. But Dream's down to 36 SCVs, and while he still has a much bigger and better army, he's got to gather his forces and move across the map, and he knows that there are DTs on the field. Blink on the way now for MaxPax as well, and he's going for double Colossus production. If Dream moves out, by the time he gets across the map, I think MaxPax's army is going to be too big for Dream to handle. MaxPax is taking a 5th base in the meantime. Oh my god, this kid is so good. What the hell? He's got +2 armor being chrono boosted, +3 attack. 2-2 is about to finish for Dream. If he was gonna have a moment where he could move out and actually take a good, have a good chance at taking a fight here, it would be right now. But he's not moving out. Dream is just gonna chill back at home, maybe send a medevac out here or there. That one seems to have been spotted. MaxPax is kind of in position to intercept it. Moving out through the middle with the majority of his bio forces. But it just feels like, you know, the longer he waits, the worse it's going to be. This Dark Templar tries to sneak on through, but doesn't quite get there. A little too much detection around that one. Same deal. Blink is about to finish up, though, and we could see a big blink on top of a planetary or over a wall onto the siege tank. I wouldn't hate to see like 3 DTs even just blink through this. Kill the siege tank, maybe try to get some SCV kills. But man, the Colossi out now. There's 4 of them here. And how many Vikings do we have? Uno. And it's not going to be part of the fight. Dream does not have that hotkeyed with the army. This Observer seeing absolutely everything. Beautiful start to the engagement here for MaxPax, who trims off a few units before the fight even starts. Nice couple of Widow Mines. The siege tank is trying to get some damage done. Looks like the planetary is going to be enough to push MaxPax away, at least for now. Sensor tower going back up. Oh, this drop. 8 Marine drop, trying to get some damage done. Going to deep power 4 gateways, actually. Going to keep focusing some of these units down. Recall goes down to the natural nexus. There is blink on the stalkers so they can focus down this medevac. But this is really nice. Pulls a lot of the pressure off of Dream. And not a ton of damage. You know, a couple of probes maybe. MaxPax's on 87 workers. I think he's fine with it. Depowers some units. He needs to get some more pylons up over here. But what it does is it pulls the pressure off of Dream. Gives him a chance to breathe. Get some units together. There's still a Reaper here. Is this Reaper still alive from the start of the game? It's impressive. MaxPax taking a 6th base right now, while Dream's still on 5. Oh my god. Well, those EMPs were absolutely fantastic. I don't know if it really matters. I mean, there's disruptors in this composition. MaxPax just has such a strong army. Another single medevac drop going to move up the left side here. Dream hasn't technically spotted this base. I think he went by the probes earlier, but yeah, this time he's going to see some actual buildings. So now he knows that that base is there if he didn't realize it before. Blink forward on the Stalkers. Double Disruptor Nova's coming out. Looks like the tanks are all going to eat it here, but it's basically just the core of this army left for MaxPax. Oh no, this Disruptor's just sitting out here. Ruptor, what you doing, bud? Oh no, more Ruptors going down. Oh man, drop in the back as well. Looks like it will get cleaned up by MaxPax eventually. DT's running through. They want to get some damage done here. They have blink. They could try to blink through. There's too many DTs. They're just going to win that fight. They're going straight into the base. The scan goes down. There's plenty of scan energy left here for Dream, it looks like. MaxPax just winning the fight a little bit, though. But Dream's hitting now. And where's the rest of the army? MaxPax is struggling to get home. Disruptor not getting its shot off. Dream gonna keep trying to run on through, but some DTs warping in. EMP on the Stalkers, but not on the DTs. So Dream's gonna lose this whole army here. He is trading quite nicely. Does EMP his DTs at that point. But this army for MaxPax is still so strong. The army supply is even, but MaxPax is still up 20 plus workers. DTs were finally cleaned up here. This base is existing, but not doing too much. A couple of cannons gonna be A little bit annoying there for Dream to try to push up that ramp if he ever needs to. And Dream, he's got his 3-3 almost finished, but MaxPax is already there. He's got +1 shields coming up now. That's how you know the Protoss is in a good position, when they start getting shields. Oh no, disruptors. Now one of those Novas connects, actually takes down the turret, which could mean DTs coming in the future. 3 Colossi here is going to help quite a bit. We still can't quite take this planetary yet. Oh, DT's in the third base. In the meantime, though, Dream down to 51 workers. All these supply depots getting taken out. Dream not quite yet at that point where he's going to be supply blocked, but it's getting close. And I'd love to see some DTs or even just a big wraparound of charge lots on this planetary. I think he can do it. He's got the DTs and the charge lots. He says, ¿Por qué no los dos? A couple of Novas going out. Oh, beautiful connections. And guys, I think this is it. I think MaxPax has cracked Dream in game number 1. The GG gets called. And the young man does it. Oh my God, what a game, dude. MaxPax taking down game 1 against Dream. Certainly not what I was expecting. I gotta say, he took down Euthermal, and that is very impressive. Dream feels like he's maybe just another caliber, though, or at least a different player, where MaxPax and Euthermal might have had some meme games going back and forth. I'm not sure. But I would expect Dream to be really tough to just win a straight-up game against, and MaxPax went for it and did it. That was a very straight-up game. He had a really good blink control in the early part. A ton of charge lots later on, and Dream couldn't ever move out and get any real pressure on his opponent. And that's what made it so tough for MaxPax to deal with. You don't remember seeing 90+ probes in the past? Yeah, it's kind of rare, but I love it with that style that MaxPax was going for initially, which really heavy charge lot, and I guess kind of Stalker too. And then it gave him the ability to tech switch like that, because he had so many workers. He just had all this money, and he was like, all right, double Colossi production, you know, and just gets 4 of them out just like that, goes right into disruptors, and it makes it really tough for Dream. And Dream had a couple of decent drops. I feel like he needed more of that, though. I think multi-prong might be the way to outdo somebody like MaxPax. But let's find out as we hop into game number 2 on Romanticide. Spawning in the lower right-hand corner for Team Exxon, up 1-0 against the monster that is his opponent. It is MaxPax. And that monster himself, who went to the grand finals last week and looked absolutely fantastic, taking out Dark in the meantime. For Brave Star Gaming, it is our Red Terran player, Dream. And I mean, damn. What a game. I'm excited. Oh, man. And we're seeing it now. The MaxPax itself making an appearance in a MaxPax game. I gotta say, considering the build is named after him, we don't see MaxPax do this build that often. In fact, we don't see it very often these days in general. But I'm so glad he's pulling it out. Oh my God, he's gonna get this SCV too. He's gonna lose the probe for it. Oh my, no, are you kidding me? Somebody message Dream. The poor guy's got to be on life tilt. This is so frustrating. And now he's about to get MaxPaxed. He's going Marine first. I don't know if Marine first is good or bad here. I actually think it's bad, because the Reaper can micro against the Zealot. The Marine absolutely cannot. We're seeing the low ground CC. Dream is in a terrible, terrible spot to face a MaxPax. The probe's going to go down. It doesn't even matter at this point. I mean, this isn't just a victory. You know, MaxPax back at home. He's got a Nexus started up. He's got a Cybercore. The whole point of the MaxPax is to put pressure on while getting economically into a good spot yourself. But he's going to pull his Zealots, get the second Zealot out. And then I think you start a Stalker immediately behind this. It's a very well mapped out build. And this is going to be so frustrating for Dream to deal with. He's got one Marine. There's no way he can hold this low ground CC. So you cancel on the bunker immediately. I think you have to cancel the command center. Zealots can just go ahead and fight it. And there's not going to be anything Dream can do for a while here. He's got a Hellion and a couple more Marines started up. I think canceling the base is the best plan of action here. The earlier you cancel it, the earlier you can get that money back. But the Stalker really complicates things now. There's that cancel. Dream not feeling happy about this, I'm sure. Getting caught off guard by the MaxPax. 3 Marines out now, and the Hellion. He should be able to take down these units, but it's already been really good damage for MaxPax. And if he just keeps these units, especially the Stalker, from dying. Oh my god, but a second Stalker is here. He's keeping the pressure on. Are there enough units here for Dream? He's about to have the Widowmine out. That's going to help. He targets it. Oh my god. That's a beautiful Widowmine shot. That Widowmine gets both Stalkers with that connection right as the Zealot goes down as well. Okay, so Dream holds. Really nicely done with that Widowmine. I think we needed a bit more of a split, perhaps, from good old MaxPax. Still got a Stalker out front, and Stalkers can micro against the majority of these units ad infinitum, but it can't walk up the ramp. That's a dangerous place to be. MaxPax, of course, has his base up back at home, and you know what? I'm just noticing, I kind of assumed that Dream had started a CC back up here, but he did not. Dream is on a 1-1-1 build right now. He's in a terrible spot. Oh my god, and that scout from the Adept. I don't think it saw the medevac, but it saw those units standing suspiciously like they were about to get picked up. That being said, MaxPax doesn't have much back at home. He's got a couple of gateways, and his Robo just finished. But he doesn't have much in terms of units to deal with Hellions moved across the map, to deal with a drop of 6 Marines at a Widowmine. He's up a lot of workers, so MaxPax could lose a bunch of workers here and still be all right. But I gotta say, this is looking a little bit scary. Well, Widowmine's going to connect to a Stalker. There's no armory, so the Widowmine gets immediately revealed. They might want to go hide in the corner here for a little bit. Prism stays alive thanks to the shield battery. These units are going to try to micro themselves a bit. The medevac gets targeted down, moves away, comes back. Nice movement there from Dream. Looks like the medevac will finally go down to that Stalker. Dream's going to try to trade as well as he can. He killed 3 workers, but MaxPax is still up 10 at this point. That Widowmine, the Widowmine bit the dust. The Widowmine bit the dust. And a Robo Bay goes down immediately for MaxPax. I was going to say I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for a 3rd base, but he hasn't gotten confirmation on a natural here out of Dream, and he might wait for that first. The Adepts just barely spotted that command center. Ooh, they're going to try to block. They are going to successfully block. Oh no, they miss it. Oh, they could have blocked that. Well, Dream can't move down just yet anyways. There's a lot of pressure coming here from MaxPax. He's got a Prism as well. Oh my god, and the Adepts could shade to the high ground here. They decide not to. Remember, he's got this Proxy Gate as well, so even if the Prism goes down, he can still fast warp in right nearby this because of that initial opening. Dream's got to try to hold on here. He's got the tank coming down to the low ground. Tank's not in siege mode. The one on the high ground here is. The Viking's going to land. Vikings do bonus to mechanical units, which is Protoss. Oh my god, and the Liberator with 5 kills in the meantime. Dream defending really, really nicely there, actually killing all of the units of MaxPax while getting really great damage on this side of the map as well. A lot of lost mining time. There is no 3rd for MaxPax. I'm a little surprised that he didn't drop that, instead went for the attack, and the attack really failed. Dream holding off really nicely, but looks like we've got a Colossus drop on the way? Question mark. Gravitic Drive finishing up for the Warp Prism speed. Well, Liberator got a couple more probe kills, but MaxPax still pretty nicely in the lead. This is actually about what you'd expect it to be at this point. 3rd base going down now. To be honest, if you covered up the clock timer, this would look like a pretty solid game. Pretty standard game, except for this. So I think Dream's done a good job pulling himself back into the game. Let's see if this Colossus drop can get anything done. With 2 tanks here, I'm actually really afraid it's literally just going to die. Oh, 3 tanks. Yeah. And MaxPax spots that, and he's like, all right, I guess I'll drop back here, maybe? Question mark. And decides to just head on out. Oh, Observer gets spotted by the Raven. Raven's going to be a good call here against Colossi, which is what I expect to see. Yeah, we got Thermal Lance on the way. MaxPax going into charge once again. And I assume he'll be cranking out more Colossi. Both players have dealt some good damage to each other at this point. So I think it is important to just take stock of where we're at in the game. 3rd CC coming up for Dream. He's getting heavier into bio. He's got Stim on the way. +1 attack on the way. His upgrades are probably not where he'd like them to be, but I guess neither are MaxPax's. His 2nd forge is going down, and his +1 has just started. So they're both honestly kind of even. It feels like this game evened up a bit after what was a stellar start for MaxPax. And he does still have the ability to try to be annoying with this Colossus, but I love this tank heavy style Dream is going for. It makes it tough for MaxPax to get that harassment damage that he's looking for. And I almost don't like that MaxPax is posturing out here. I don't think he really needs to do this. He's just got to be careful. The tank count is so high that running in a little bit too deep could be devastating to his army. We've already seen him lose one whole army. That last attack ended up being fruitless. He should have talked to a fruit dealer. Wait, did the 2nd forge get canceled? MaxPax canceled his 2nd forge and decided to drop a gateway instead. Huh. And the 3rd base goes down for Dream. MaxPax still posturing out here. Drops the 2nd Colossus with the, or, I don't know, 1st Colossus with the 2nd one, whatever. There's 2 Colossi here. A couple of Archons gonna morph in as well. We shouldn't have any Ghosts just yet out of Dream. I don't see a Ghost Academy. He's not in a good enough economic state to do that. So he's not gonna have EMPs for those Archons. Bio trying to maybe draw the army up a little bit. We got some SCVs coming off the line. I don't know if that's to fight. Big anti-armor missile. Instead of trying to shut down these Colossi, I don't know if I like this attack. Oh my god, but the chargelets from the top side. Those are beautiful. SCVs coming off the line, which means a lot of SCVs might go down here. It's just the Colossi left over, and the bio should be able to still stim and kill the rest of these. Well, Prism's fast enough to get away. A few Stalkers get warped in. We'll try to trade with some of these Marines. That's going to be a really nice, actually. This army's a little disjointed for Dream. He's going to have to pull back and regroup. I think that Raven that was out earlier did go down, so no more automatic easy detection. MaxPax knows this, so he sieges up here just out of range of this turret. Just barely out of range. Oh, but scan anyways. Dream with good eyes. Oh my god, these Stalkers don't have blink. He didn't get blink this game. I forgot about that. MaxPax starting up +2. +1 armor is almost done for Dream. Oh my god, big warp in the main base though. And there's a Colossus in this as well. Oh man, you gotta commit a lot to kill this as Dream. Oh, the Vikings though. Can this Prism get out of there? Oh, it's so low, 18 hit points, but it does get out of there. And that Liberator comes back only to die to the Stalkers. It's been kind of a slugfest back and forth. It feels like every time one player does something real nice, the other player hits with a really hard counterattack, or MaxPax gets some good damage done, but then kind of throws away his whole army. I mean, the trades have been in favor of Dream, but MaxPax still finding some really nice damage. The worker count, though, after all of this, ends up being pretty much even. MaxPax is taking a 4th base, but he's nowhere near the economic powerhouse that he was in game number 1, when we were at this point in the game and Dream was stuck on 4 bases to MaxPax's like 6. There's that 2nd forge finally getting replanted down here so we can get some armor for MaxPax. He needs that. There's a 2nd Engie Bay and an armory and a Ghost Academy coming up for Dream. This game's actually very, very even. And I don't know if that's good for MaxPax, because last game he was very far ahead and was able to take it from there, but on an even game against Dream, I think it's going to be a lot tougher. Sensor Tower spots this army trying to move in. A couple of tanks going to get some really great volleys to start things off. MaxPax actually pulls back, and you know what? I like that choice. Looks like this Prism will finally go down. A couple Zealots trying to run in. They'll die. Another group of Zealots going to try to run in. They'll die also if they do that. This is a much less easy to defend location though for Dream. So we might see MaxPax actually continue with this push here. Looks like he is going to come in that charge. A lot of those Zealots go down immediately here, but the Planetary's not up yet. Can the Colossi get on top of this bio? Not quite enough. Looks like an Archon going to fall on the backside as well. Not quite. Archon at 35 shields. Big Mule Hammer at this base as it turns into a Planetary. MaxPax can't attack into there anymore. At least not for now. This gate is still here, dudes. Still here. Now MaxPax has his 4th up and running. But again, last game he was solidly up a base the entire game. And this game we're not seeing that. Dream takes his 4th, and now they're on even bases. MaxPax is going to start a 5th, but it's not going to be up for a while. Finally, we'll see this gateway start to go down. A few Zealots warp in, but nicely positioned Marine's going to buy enough time, I think, for Dream to get a few more units over here. Big warp and Zealots in the main base, though. Try to keep the pressure on. It looks like the Prism will go down. Oh, but a couple of Ghosts are here. And they are not gonna do too well. MaxPax attacking the front in the meantime. Loses a bunch of Archons though. He keeps trying to push up these ramps. And I wish he would go for what he did last game. I feel like that would work a lot better here for MaxPax, where he just kind of tries to contain and not let Dream take too many more bases while he freely takes his own bases. I think that works so well for MaxPax because he didn't run in and take engagements that he was gonna just get squashed by. Like, this wall for Dream has done more work to defend his base than anything else. We see the Dark Shrine getting Shadow Stride now for MaxPax. He's got +3 attack and +2 armor on the way. We've got 2-2 about to finish up here for Dream. So once again, we're seeing a slight lead for one player and then the other in terms of upgrades. Like right now, MaxPax has a 1 upgrade lead. In a little bit, Dream's gonna have a 1 upgrade lead. I just stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please. Oh my god, please. Just, there's zero reason to ever attack up this ramp. I hate that he keeps pressuring up here. I would actually prefer to see the DTs on this side, blinking through the wall and going up into the main, and the army posturing out here. I think the army would have better luck posturing here than it is out front. At least MaxPax can stop Dream from taking this base, which would be the easier 5th to take. It's going to be a lot harder for Dream to move out and take that. These DTs are waiting for Blink to finish. He wants to jump in on top of this Planetary, but there's a handful of bio here. And actually, it looks like this bio is going to run into the DTs. A single Medevac Marine drop here will get cleaned up. Nice Disruptor Nova, actually. Oh, the DTs getting their kills. Dream not fully paying attention. Only saves the Marines, which means actually a bunch of Ghosts and Marauders died. Because that was very Ghost Marauder heavy. Oh, look at that EMP. It's weird seeing the naked DTs, isn't it? No cloak DTs. Damn, they look better with cloak. MaxPax's gonna push in now. Oh, I do not like this. Okay, I do like those Novas, but they don't connect all that well. That last one is beautiful, though. The DTs come back in. They get EMP'd, but they can still blink on top of this army. And it looks like MaxPax is gonna get pushed back, but he takes a pretty solid trade. Probably his best trade so far, if he can save these units. Please have some Stalkers. All right. Oh my god, the Stalker doesn't stop to save this Colossus, though. Oh no. Oh my god, this Viking's gonna get 2 Colossus kills. Dude, what a champ. That Viking on a suicide mission takes out 2 Colossi, and suddenly MaxPax, who's not been trading well this game, takes a terrible trade. I think losing those 2 Colossi was the difference between a decent trade and just not good. I really don't like him going in here right now. He knows this is a planetary. The tanks are still alive. He didn't kill those earlier. Oh my god, the disruptors. No! MaxPax, but he's got the DTs on the other side. He's doing what I said. Oh my god, he's listening to me. The turret's gonna go down here. There should be energy for a scan. Nope. I guess there's not at the moment. Scan goes down in the main base because there's more DTs in there. Oh my god, and another scan forest. Every scan is a missing mule. DT's gonna try to blink out and head down this way. This one's EMP'd though. Oh, can it get its cloak back? Oh, it gets its cloak back just in time. That was like 4 or 5 scans used. 6 scans. 15 SCVs going down. It looks like MaxPax might have poked in here a little bit in the meantime. The real problem for Dream right now is he needs to take this 5th base. And it looks like he's going to be able to. He's got enough units here to defend it. MaxPax can't do much to stop that right now, but he does have a 6th base up. MaxPax, that is. So far, Dream's doing an alright job right now. He's taken this. However, his wall is completely down. I really wouldn't hate to see MaxPax rotate back around this side. Oh, DT's not getting a good job done over here, but they'll blink away. This pylon has warped in so many units. I wish there was a units warped in count for pylons. It has done so much. MaxPax taking a 7th base now, feeling very confident. I wouldn't even hate seeing him take this one as well. Might as well go for the double expand. That way, if there's some counterattacks, you're still in a good spot. He's going to try to take this set of rocks down. It looks like he'll be able to just barely finish it off before the tanks push him away. Oh, bit of a counterattack here. I think he's spotted that prism. He wants to try to go get it. That is a lot of DTs and Zealots, though. Going to hit from the backside. Well, MaxPax hits from the front. This is a planetary, but I don't know. Is it strong enough? Feels like the answer may be actually no. There's not nearly enough here for Dream to defend this planetary, and MaxPax takes a great fight. Really hurts the economy of Dream, and he's going to keep pushing. All right, Disruptor Nova killed the Zealot. Not a great Nova. But does Dream have enough to defend here? He's got units coming down from the main base, but it feels like the answer is no. MaxPax has so many units here, including some DTs, which are going to continue to be extremely annoying to deal with. And these Novas just constantly going out. There's still 1 Colossus back here. The scan goes down, but that's when you realize there's too many DTs to actually fight against. GG gets called, and MaxPax takes the 2-0 victory over Dream. What a hero. Oh my god. Wow.